Hi, Leah. How are you?
Uh, I'm pretty dead. Wanted to say something else actually, but I stopped myself. But yeah, pretty tired actually, but really excited we're back doing this. Uh I missed you and I
Missed
missed
you too.
everyone out there.
Same here. I really realized what an outlet this is for me. So thank you all for allowing me to be part of this cool community because actually it is become a large part of my therapy. So thanks, guys. It's good to have some people, it's good to have different people that understand what we're going through. Really helps. And so thanks to the community and thanks to Leia, especially for understanding me and not making me feel guilty about like missing deadlines or things like that aren't me and that I hate about this disease. She handles them with grace and doesn't make me feel bad about it. So thank you, Leia.
Welcome, Ilea. Uh well, talking
So
about that, actually, I thought about something because recently, and I think most of the community has seen it, wrote a piece called What is Pain? And I thought, since you're talking about deadlines and life and SPS and things getting in the way, and what if I asked you right now, what is pain? What would you answer?
there's so many different parts of me that would answer. I thought like the doctor would answer in a certain way, and then the daughter would answer in a different way. The real me, the me that is doing this episode with you, and we're both like really trying hard, thinks that pain is discomfort, dis dis-ease. You're not at ease. You are in some way in your mind, even though life is going on, attending to a physical feeling of hurt, of discomfort, of some sort of bad feeling. And so for me, pain has become a background, sort of like we want to blur the background and do these. It's a production problem. I can't blur the background and I can't, it's not like it's not about attention. I can attend, but the world is assaulting me and there's always pain is like it's the thing that has taken me away from people I love. It is the thing that has taken my mind away from what it loves to usually think about. It has taken away my social life. It has taken away my career in a sense, or made it have a huge pivot. And but it takes away things. So pain, it's sort of become my enemy, if I would say. If I had to really get down to how I manage this thing called pain, I would say that I look at it as my mortal enemy. Literally, with us, it's life and death, guys. So we know that. eh, it's my mortal enemy and I have to think past it every minute of every day to put on to have a conversation with somebody else. It's in the background to move and grab something and not make a sound. It's a thing. It's a whole background of my life now. It's a filter and uh and I have to submit to it in order to fight it, knowing your enemy. And if we're really going to fight this thing, we have to understand it. So for me, it assaults me every second of every day, and I have to make a choice. Am I going to act nasty to people who don't understand it? Am I gonna whatever, or am I gonna just like not talk about it and like bear it and know that that's gonna come with like probably a better, more comfortable environment? They're all choices, and you have to make them every second of every day. For me, that's what pain is. It's my mortal enemy, and I will win. I feel right now. Ask me on a different day. I'll give you a different answer. But what is pain to you now that I've been crazy enough for the both of us?
I'm not going to answer that because word for word, what you just said is exactly how I would have described it. And my mortal enemy. And I said, and I realized not long ago that there's this second one that comes with SPS, and it'll be another topic for another day. But I I have no words because you fucking describe pain word for word. How I would describe that at the moment. And I invite everyone, and I really do, and we both really do. We want to make this really interactive this season.
Hmm.
For people to drop in into the comments, and as long as that paragraph may be, try and write, or even as short as one word, how they would describe pain, or their pain, or pain, the world in general, the word in general.
Yeah. What does it spark in you? Yeah.
And I think, Jimmy, I think I'll leave it there for today.
And I'm sorry if it was rambling, but I really it needed that long of an explanation because I think during this time where I had a moving situation that I had to really face my limits, my physical limits head on. And whoa, all my treatments are in perfect orchestra symphony. They're going, so I can't blame that. And I can't do what I used to do in any way, shape, or form. And it's just moving, and I should just calm down. I have a neurological disease that's the least of my troubles, and I have health. It was an existential crisis. So that was painful. But I needed to endure this pain. Layers of pain have been going on. Worrying about you, where that's a layer of pain. And you think about, if your friends are in danger, that's some hardcore feelings. If you're a person who feels deeply, even if you aren't, you might tuck it into your subconscious. But it's somewhere, so pain is the emotional on top and for us, it's on top of the physical. So it's like, okay, which pain, and it becomes this thing that is so big that you want to just hide from it or make it go away. And then that starts to get into very dangerous territory. And me in as a psychiatrist, I mean, I'm like, how far into that thought process did you get? That's how we root out if you're in danger of, hurting yourself or something. And I don't kid about this at all with our disease because I think it's something that in the future will need to be studied. Because of any pain syndrome has, an increased risk of that type of thinking and God forbid behavior. So, but that's painful to say I'm never going to hurt myself because it's sometimes easier to think about like what it would be like for it to not be painful, for a moment in life to not be painful. What would that be like?
And I also invite people to drop into the comments what it would be like not to think about pain. Something I know I took for granted. Well, no, actually, I didn't take for granted. Well, yeah, no, you do take. I don't know. That's a catch 22. Being harsh on myself, but um, the very fact that I don't want to elaborate about pain also says a lot about where I'm at today. Thanks, guys. See you next
Thank you
time.
guys.